Hi Aquariuses, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If nothing resonates, check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. I would like to apologize for the lighting. It is a cloudy, rainy day here in Chicago, and I light my room as best I can, but it still looks like that. So, moving on. So, looking at your etheric energy, Aquarians, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So you lost somebody or something. Envy. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. I like it. Can I get one more spirit, please, for Aquarians? Thank you. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I love it. Beautiful. All right, so let's start off with the colors. We have sacral, solar, and heart chakras. Very beautiful. Okay, so starting with this grief card. So something I've learned in my journey of my studies with yoga, grief is not just about death. Grief is also about losing a job, losing an opportunity, losing a friend, or losing a family member because you don't see eye to eye anymore. Grief is more than just death. And that's something that I feel like not many people truly understand. And that's something that even I didn't understand until about 5-6 months ago. And has set myself free from so many things, because I have worked so many different types of jobs hoping that that was the one, and it ended up not being that, and I didn't process that. And now that I have, I'm like, all right, well, that wasn't meant for me, so that's why it didn't work out, right? So definitely take the time to go back and figure out when you lost something, and it could literally be anything, and allow yourself to feel that. Okay, so now let's move to envy. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. And this is really important for us right now, is that no one should be envious of anybody else. Nobody's pain is bigger than anybody else's. We are all on the same level. We all have trials, we all have tribulations, we all have painful, traumatic memories, but keep in mind that not only do we have different types of challenges, but we also have different points of view on those challenges. Okay, so this is not only understanding yourself, finding your inner power as to why those things had to happen to you, but it's understanding, and it's also bringing in empathy towards that, to understand that people also have their own traumatic memories and situations. Okay, and then this is beautiful that we come into humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So in your heart space, your heart is trying to tell you, hey, we've been in pain for so fucking long that I don't want to be anymore. I want to be happy. So this is a time that if you feel down, bring a little joy into your life. Watch a funny show. Watch a couple episodes that make you legitimately laugh. Like, I literally told my roommate the other day, I turned on New Girl because it brings me joy. It's a funny fucking show. Something like that, or go out and do something that brings you joy. Okay, so let's dig a little bit deeper. I'm gonna start with grief, and we're gonna add a little more information to this. Help us kind of pinpoint this energy. So let's start with grief. Spirit, let's start with grief. Okay, so a lot of you had to walk away from people. You had to create your own independence, maybe from family, friends, or a job that you thought was it, but it's all about evolving. This is giving you the chance to evolve. Learning that when you lose something, it's giving you a chance to move forward. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of memories. These people might try and come back, but when they do, it's just too difficult. It's just too painful. So this is definitely an uphill battle for a lot of you. Okay, moving on to envy. Wow, that came right out. Yeah, this is a time for you to heal. This is a time for you to heal your energies and what's going on, so you can have that peaceful energy within yourself to move into that heart chakra energy. Yeah, it's going to be lonely. It's going to be lonely at times. You're not going to know what choices to make, but honestly, Jesus, I haven't had this happen in a long time. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. This is a time to spark your energy. It's time to initiate love for yourself and for your journey, and understand why you had to go through the things you went through and still go through, and what lessons aren't you seeing, what aren't you allowing yourself to process, so that you can release the envious energy and bring in empathy. Okay, moving on to the humor card, please, Spirit. Yeah, Lover's card, Seven of Cups. Bringing a little joy into your life will allow you to be open to the possibility of being with your person if you're not with your person. Could be an earth sign. They're very stable. Also could be a Gemini, but doesn't have to be. But that kind of stability in your heart space will open yourself up to the possibility, and it will no longer be a fantasy, but it'll be real. Some of you want kids. That person wants kids too. Yeah, you keep sabotaging yourself. These nightmares, these fantasies turn into nightmares. It's part of your soul contract to work through this, to not allow the darkness to overcome you. Okay? All right, so with that said, we're going to put these bad boys back in the deck. We're going to hold on to these because, well, this is kind of what your energy is projecting etherically. Let me shuffle these once. And we're going to move into regular tarot. For those of you who don't know, I don't look at past energies. I'm not called to. So we look at current and future outcome energies. Those outcome energies can change. Why? We have free will. Shocking, I know. If only everyone got that memo. All right, so current energies for Aquarius, please. What is going on with Aquarius? Eight of Pentacles. Searching for what you're meant to do. Five of Wands and the Page of Swords, both in reverse. Thank you. Let's move on to future energies, please. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. There's another card that flipped. I know it. There it is. Four of Cups in reverse. Thank you. And the Devil in reverse. Very nice. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups in reverse. So your heart's not open yet. That's okay. This energy takes time, especially if we've been through a lot of grief, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. It is very difficult for us to open up. And that's just across the board. That's not, excuse me, someone needs to speak their truth if they're closed off, okay? If something or someone closed you off, you need to speak that truth, not only to yourself. Could be a Scorpio or a water sign, but somebody really did a number on you. You're not seeing the potential of a new life for yourself, of people that actually care about you. So this block here is something that Spirit really needs you to focus on, okay? So looking at the current energies, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So Spirit really, so I'm seeing the moon phases here, and I have the moon phases on my arm, which is really cool. The moon phases, Spirit's really trying to get you to understand the moon phases, and understanding that when you feel like you're not on the right path, you try to find these other outlets, these other projects, these things that are could potentially be a business, but you're not really in the space to open yourself up to new possibilities. Even though nothing's blocking you, there's nothing conflicting that's blocking you. There's no one trying to stop you, but you're not ready to learn it. You're not allowing yourself to fully learn as to what you're meant to do in this world. Again, your heart is blocked. So you're not allowing yourself to see what Spirit brought you here for, why you came back. Okay? Yeah, you're not learning the lessons. You're trying to avoid learning your lessons by throwing yourself into other projects. And it doesn't necessarily have to be other projects. It could also just be other things in your life, because you want to avoid going through the grieving process. Yeah. King of Cups. Spirit's trying to get you to... Someone's trying to help you master your emotions, and I don't sense that you're really forthcoming with it, or you missed an opportunity to balance out your energies, to find equality within a relationship. So you may have missed out on a relationship because you were too busy trying to move ahead when you weren't really ready to move ahead. Yeah, see, you were meant to collaborate with this person. You were meant to start a new journey with this person. And it was supposed to awaken not only your connection to spirit, but again, it was also supposed to open up your heart space. So somebody was supposed to help you open up, and you blocked them completely out because you're not ready for it. I'm really surprised that the Tower card didn't come out, but you know, it's not always necessarily a Tower moment that needs to happen for shit to happen. So like I said, you got to really pay attention to these moon cycles and how you feel during each phase of the moon. Okay, it's really going to help you understand yourself a lot. You may have really strong water energy in your chart. Please go check it out. Please look at it. I know it's very confusing, but honestly, if it gives you just an inkling of what's going on, it will help you begin to open up. Okay, moving on to future energies, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Devil reverse. Oof, okay. Yeah, you're not really feeling this whole loving energy. You're missing the signs. You're pessimistic. Spirit's trying to stop you from complaining. Which is interesting because you're releasing yourself from your fears, from your addictions, from whatever's been holding you back. So you're kind of like in this transition phase. So once you see this energy, what's going to happen is you're going to transition. You're not really focused on... So there's a period in between realizing the truth and actually living your truth. And this is the grieving process right here. You know, it's allowing yourself to not cope. It's walking away from your coping mechanisms. It's walking with people that make you feel like you're just a puppet to them. It's there's a little bit of doubt here. Someone may have brought that energy to you with this Page of Cups. It could just be your energy. Again, this Ace of Cups in reverse is your overall energy. I really feel like you guys are just not in a good place right now. Yeah, someone's trying to open you up, or maybe you know, your subconscious is like, hey, people are trying to help you, people are trying to love you. It's not a fantasy, it's real. Literally, it's real. Like, spirit loves you, your guides love you, your higher self loves you, your soul tribe loves you. It's time to manifest the real love. All right, it's time to manifest what you really want, and it's gonna be painful because guess what? Not everyone's gonna come with you. You have to make those choices. Who's the burden and who is not? Who makes you feel like shit? Who doesn't let you grieve? Who doesn't let... Yeah, who's challenging you? Who's blinding you from the truth? Who's stopping you from what you really want? Joy and contentment. A whole chunk of cards came out. I'm not going to keep them, but yeah, somebody was really just ringing you. Like, this is a cycle of a cycle. It's time to complete this cycle, to not allow people to deceive you, play mind games, to allow you to be in pain. It's time to transition out of this. Yeah. All right, so let's figure out the whys here. Let's figure out the darkness. What is holding back Aquarius? What is holding back my Aquarians? I like Aquarians better than Aquariuses. Sounds more elegant. Yeah, there's a lot of delusion. You're not seeing things for what they are. It's all about fate, destiny, and free will for you. It's about passion, creativity, finding that inner spark. Again, what's the reason? This is temporary energy. People are reflecting or deflecting off onto you. Okay, so again, like I told Geminis today, remember how somebody talks to you, it's more about their character than yours. Okay? Keeping calm when people are just raging assholes. That's just their own issues, and they're projecting, okay? Yeah, this is going to be a time of unclear confusion. You may feel a little bit of a fogginess in the transition of sobering up in whatever way that means to you. I'm not saying you have to be completely sober. I don't really care what you do. But the more sober you are, the clearer things will become, okay? Spirit of air and spirit of the dummy. So yeah, spirit's trying to give you clarity, truth, and awareness of the energy that you've been in, this weak follower type of energy, clueless. Again, coming back to that fog, these people that are around you are trying to stagnate your energy, to keep you down, because they don't know how to work through their own energies. Okay, yeah, they talk about you behind your back, even though when they space you, they tell you otherwise, in which, you know, you can sense the energy, which is why your heart is closed off, but it's kind of like your head and your heart aren't connected. Again, speaking your truth, that's how you connect your head and heart. Your throat chakra is blocked, and if you can't see the truth, how can you speak your truth? Okay. Also, opening your third eye will help as well. So final messages from spirit, please. Yeah, finding the strength and courage to continue forward. You're a wounded healer. You're healing your wounds right now. You're trying to fight the things that have been sucking the life out of you. Yeah, you just want what's best for you and for your family and friends, and, you know, sometimes walking away from them. Oof, some of you need to walk away from your mother. She was not there for you, and you're not seeing it. She's a massive trigger for you guys. It's keeping you held in the past because she can't get out of her own past. That's not your responsibility. Yeah, you need to take the mask off. You need to take, yeah, this is a massive karmic cycle. It doesn't have to be an actual mother wound. It could be any type of parent or guardian wound. Somebody that was supposed to help you grow emotionally and they just didn't know how to. I know how that feels. Anything else? Nope, nothing. Oh, nothing else is coming out. Yeah, you're gonna gain so much wisdom bottom of the deck from this transition for you guys. Okay. Don't hide from the truth, you guys. Don't hide from the truth. All right, guys, my Aquarians, that is all I have for you. I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day.